once and again. I've had many emails and messages and conversations with my clients and people off the internet about chronic sinusitis. What's the best, first of all, what is it? Then how can you actually, when something's chronic, it means it's been going on over a long period of time. A long period of time. So presumably the people suffering from chronic sinusitis, I mean, for it to be chronic, it must have started off as acute sinusitis, i.e. a single episode of sinusitis. They treated it, whatever way they treated it. Hopefully it went away, but guaranteed it came back. So they've got acute sinusitis again. They've treated it, it's gone away hopefully, but then it's came back. Now at some point, acute sinusitis becomes chronic sinusitis. Chronos, time. It's gone on for a long time. That's what chronic sinusitis is. A sinus infection, an infection in your sinuses which has gone on for a long time. Now that's sad enough. It's bad enough having the pain, the misery, the congestion, the headache, the bad breath, the exhaustion. But chronic sinusitis isn't about your sinuses. It's about the whole system breaking down, feeling lousy. And you're feeling lousy because you've got an incredible thing in your body called this immune system, which normally can fight all the battles for you. When you think about it, the whole environment's full of parasites. The air you breathe, it looks invisible, but it's not. It's full of living organisms. The air we breathe, as I'm breathing in now, I'm inhaling living organisms, germs, bacteria, yeast, mold and fungus. And I'm breathing them in. So how come my lungs aren't clogged up with infection? It's because all of us, me and you, have got this beautifully designed system, this thing we call an immune system. And it's designed to protect us and keep us alive as long as possible. And it does a fantastic job for most of us. But sometimes, for whatever reason, these parasites get inside us, they get a foothold, they grab hold, and they start to breed. And then the system that was designed to protect us can't cope. It can't cope. Then it becomes chronic. It exists over a long period of time. So if you're suffering from chronic sinusitis, this is my advice, my guidelines to you. Don't try and treat your chronic sinusitis. I'll say that again. If you're suffering from chronic sinusitis, you've got to understand the problem isn't your sinusitis. Now you'll be sat there saying, Joe, I am in such pain with my head, with my nose, with my throat, my ears, my eyes, the bad breath. I understand. And the sinus pressure and pain. I understand. But your sinuses aren't the problem. I know how to get rid of all those symptoms, and I can show you something now that will get rid of your sinus pain, it'll get rid of your sinus infection, it'll get rid of all the mucus, it'll do all of those things, and you'll be feeling fine. But you've got to do it in a certain way, otherwise your chronic sinusitis will continue. And I know, because I used to suffer from sinusitis for years. And I'm a herbalist, and I've treated many people, but I couldn't get rid of my own. So I know what it's like. So this is what you do. As I say, I couldn't get rid of my own, so I knew I needed to do something different. So if you've got chronic sinusitis, I'm saying now stop. It's time to do something different. Because you know what doesn't work. You already know what doesn't work. Otherwise you wouldn't be sat watching this video. So don't do what you did in the past. Do something new. This is simple. All you've got to do is this. First of all, you've got to kill off the infection in your sinuses. And people say to me, Joe, but I've already tried that. I've tried the antibiotics. I've tried the very strongest antibiotics. Some people have tried the strongest antibiotics that you can take, and it still doesn't work. It keeps coming back. Well, there's a clue there. Whatever you do, I'm suggesting, don't use antibiotics because they weaken your immune system. They will kill off the bacteria, yeast, molds and fungus. They will kill it off. But in the process, they weaken your immune system, which is the very thing that is designed to keep the parasites out. So the parasites, because then your immune system's weaker, worse than when it started, the fungus or the bacteria come back in, and away you go again. Take more antibiotics, and it's a vicious circle, and it becomes chronic, and you're exhausted, and it's just, you don't know where to go with it. What do you do next? So what we came up with are 3 plant extracts. First of all, these 3 plant extracts are 100% natural, they're organic, pure. You use them in a very particular way, and we show you how to do that. When you get the remedy, you get free, you get videos that show you how. It's a very simple remedy to use. 3 natural plant extracts. You only need to use very small quantities. They kill off the bacteria and fungus in your sinuses. And it's very simple. But the most important thing, they don't damage your immune system. So imagine your immune system to be a person. The person whose job it was to protect you. You don't want to weaken that person, you want to strengthen them. So do your immune system's job first. These plant extracts will kill off the parasites. And then you want to support your immune system. And it's so simple. We're so lucky. Your immune system only needs plenty of water, a bit of fresh fuel, proper fuel in the engine. Vegetables, fruit, just a little bit every day. It doesn't need a lot, just needs a little helping hand from you. Water, fresh fruit, and a bit of, as it gets stronger, it'll start to cleanse the system and get all the rubbish out of your system. So a little bit of exercise as you move. Movement cleanses the lymphatic system, flushes the stuff out. And with the fresh fruit and veg and water, this thing that was designed to protect you gets stronger. And then it'll just look after you. As it spots a new fungus coming in or a new bacteria coming into your sinus, it will kill it. Your immune system is supremely intelligent. Scientists don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. It's just a miracle of a million different processes going on. It's like a million little guards protecting your body. But they're exhausted. They need a rest. So don't make them even more tired with drugs. So use the sinus remedy, the sinus doctor remedy, to kill off the bacteria. Then just support your immune system. Then your chronic sinusitis will disappear. It'll just go away as your natural mechanisms take over. Now that might take time. So what I'm suggesting is, use the sinus doctor to get rid of your acute symptoms. And that varies from person to person. Some people, one day and it's sorted. But if you've had chronic sinusitis, your immune system is exhausted. So it might take a week. Some cases it does. But use it. There's enough there to get rid of your chronic sinusitis. That, in conjunction with what I've suggested about the food and the water and the movement. And one extra thing. We all live busy, most of us live busy lives, hectic lives. You need to rest. And I'm not talking about another hour's sleep, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about consciously slowing down. Consciously just slowing down and giving yourself a bit more time. Slow the mind down. It's amazing. The mind wastes so much energy. It causes so much anxiety. Meditation is a fantastic tool as well. It really helps people's immune system. And there are tons of books and free books and all kinds of stuff on the internet about how to boost your immune system. There's lots of videos on YouTube about boosting your immune system. Use the Sinus Doctor. Kill off the parasites first. Support your immune system and say goodbye to chronic sinusitis forever.